What I would do if I had to start all over again is firstly, I would chill the hell out. Like, why was I so goddamn serious all the time about this gym shit? Like, it's really not that serious. Like, the amount of days that I trained and hours that I've trained in my opinion, I don't think would have made any difference to my physique today if I had just chilled out a little bit. Like, even there were days that I was just it was 7 days a week for months. For months I didn't rest. Even 2 day workouts I was doing. That's the first thing I would definitely tell myself if I had to start. If I can go back in time right now and talk to myself, I'd be like, chill the fuck out, bro. There's no need to be. I know the mentality. Yes, you want the mentality. It's masculine. You want to be in the gym every day because that's the kind of man you are, right? But if you're a freaking bodybuilder, you know you can't do that shit unless you're on some sauce, and even then, it'd still be the wrong way to go about. So that's a huge thing that I would just fixate on right from the start. Like, hit the gym 5 days a week. That's good right there. 5 days a week. 3 days on, 1 day off or something like that. And chill out. You don't need to be in there 3 hours. Like, hit the cutoff at an hour and a half, bro. An hour and a half and you're good. And stop hitting the same muscle every, like, you're hitting biceps 3 days in a row. What are you, out of your freaking mind, man? Like, calm down on the biceps. It's not going to help you in the future. Trust me. Okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, this is for the non-religious people and the party guys and girls. If someone's inviting you out and it's Saturday night, just freaking go out, bro. Just go out. Like, I know you want to feel like you're doing more work than everyone else. And I know there's this kind of idea that, oh, he's out there partying, I'm in the gym and I'm working. But this mentality is almost like a logic fail in a way, because I was just in that gym with you. I was there. I just went out after. So I'm still doing the same work as you. You're just not dealing with the hangover the next day and whatever the hormone reset from all the alcohol. So, and to be honest with you, look, I'm not saying go out every weekend. You don't have to go out every weekend. But if your bros or whatever are calling you up and it's Saturday night, these are memories, man. These are memories that are priceless. They're absolutely priceless. I promise you. Take it from me, man. I would rather have those nights with my boys than any workout I ever done or an extra pound of muscle or whatever the hell I could have today, man. I'm telling you right now. It's a long life. It's going to be a long life. So do that shit. You don't got to do drugs or go crazy. Like, I'm not telling you to go down a freaking crazy John Skywalker type of lifestyle, right? I'm just saying, live your life, especially if you're young, because when you get to be 30s, 40s, your body's not, you're not going to want to do that stuff anymore. So do that shit at that age, because that's when you bounce back and you snap back. I remember hitting the gym, man, hungover. Like, I would go out on Saturday night and I would sleep like 2 hours. I'd wake up Sunday morning and my friends are hitting me up to hit the gym, bro. And we're hitting the gym. The alcohol's not even out my system yet. And I'm still in there training. Like, this is the shit I'm talking about. Like, there was no need for me to do that and go in there, but I just did it anyway. Like, it is what it is, right? Now, number 3. This is like kind of debatable a little bit, but what you're doing with your money, right? Like, at a young age, especially those early 20s, like once you leave college and you start working some job, you're just living paycheck to paycheck, right? Especially if you're doing the party thing and you're trying to do the bodybuilding thing and training, and you're spending all your money on like creatine and pre-workout supplements and shit. You're spending every penny you got, man. And to me, this is something I would definitely like, bro, slow the hell down. Slow the hell down. Like there are weekends I'll spend like $1,000 on dumb shit. Like I'll go to a freaking casino with my friends and just lose 500. Then the next day I'm spending another 100 on like a dinner or something, and then I'm spending another 100 on all my supplements. And I'm broke. I'm broke the entire time. And the second I get that payday, I just go out and spend it because I just don't even. I've just built this habit over the years. I built this habit to just not even like money. Like I don't like the money. I don't want the money. I just want to spend it on shit. For whatever reason, I don't know if I was just tricked maybe or programmed into thinking this way, but I just I didn't want the money. I don't know why. Even though I'd spend 40 hours a week working, I just want to spend it and trade it for materialistic shit or just experiences, right? So definitely a big thing I would definitely crack on. I wouldn't say just save every penny and don't spend. Obviously, there's limits, right? So, if I had my former self sitting right here and I were to tell him, I'd be like, look, do half and half, like spend half and just keep the other half because you don't know, right? Like over the years, those halves that you save, you could just spend it on like a crazy car or something later on. Like you don't have to save it forever. You just spend it on something way better, right? Like an asset or something. So that's a huge, huge thing right there, number three. I got two more, so bear with me here. I want to crack on this. Number four, okay, number four, dating, right? Number four for me was very just laser focused. Like I refused to date in my 20s. Teens to 20, I don't think I went on even one date, bro. Not one date until I was like 29 years old. Okay? I stuck to my guns on that for whatever reason. I just at like 18 or something, 17, 18, I just made the decision not to do it and I kept to my guns throughout my entire 20s. And this is wrong, by the way. This is not the way you should live your life. This is a mistake I made. However, I don't regret this. Like, make no mistake, these are not things I regret, right? This is just things that if I could tell myself, I would tell myself, listen, this is wrong. Like, what you're doing is you're just avoiding a social aspect of your life that you're going to regret later because you're not going to know what you're doing, right? If you don't learn how to speak to girls at a young age and how to act around them and how to be act proper with them and how to deal with them, especially with your own emotions, you are depriving yourself of a very important skill and knowledge. So now I'm not saying you need to be in a serious relationship in your 20s. Like do whatever you want, right? Like you don't have to be freaking super strategic with this stuff. Just know that you should be going on dates here and there just for the overall experience and social aspect of it. You don't have to get freaking feelings and shit like that. You don't need to even take it too seriously, right? If you make a decision you don't want to date, then so be it. But you still need to experience yourself with girls. And if you are a girl, then vice versa with the boys. So now, number five. I know a lot of boys, especially young guys, are not going to like to hear this, but I just have to say it, right? This thing with video games is 100% going to get in your way, especially at a young age, right? I remember like I think most of us start very young, right? With the Game Boys and stuff like that. But the online gaming thing started, especially for me, I think I was 14-ish, 14 years old. And I carried that habit from 14 to 15 to 16 to 17, all the way to about 18 and a half, 19, right? So for 5 years, I was into the whole gaming thing. And it didn't like hinder me in any way. Like it wasn't distracting me from school per se. Like I still went to college. I still graduated high school with a fine degree, got my degree in college or whatever. But for some instinctual reason at 18 and a half, 19, I just made the decision not to play video games at all anymore. Like I don't know what possessed me, but I made that choice. By the way, what I mean by that is like when you go home and you turn on the TV and you just turn on a random game and you just start brain rotting, right? Whatever, Call of Duty, whatever. That's what I mean. Like I was still, if I'm at my boy's house or something and they're turning on like Super Smash Bros or something, obviously I'll grab a controller and I'll play, right? That stuff is like you're in a social setting, right? So that's fun. But what I'm talking about is those hours late at night, like from freaking 10 to 2 a.m., where you're just brain rotting away on Call of Duty or freaking whatever it is. I knew instinctually that that wasn't helping me at that age. And I just made a choice right there. I'm just not going to do it anymore. Nobody influenced me on this. Like I wasn't hearing, it wasn't like my parents or anything were saying anything about me doing this. I just, for whatever reason, I decided to do it on my own. And my friends didn't like that. Everyone was like, why aren't you playing, dude? Like, hop on. And there were still times where I would just hop in like the voice chat or whatever and just and talk to him, but I would never play, right? I would be like on my laptop doing something else or working or whatever. I just had this instinct that this wasn't good for me, right? And years would go by, right? Like I didn't until I think Fortnite came out and COVID hit, like this period of time between COVID and that Fortnite shit, I don't think I played anything online at all. And then my friends roped me into it a little bit, and then I started playing Fortnite at like 26-ish or something like that, 26, 27. And it was all right. I mean, I would play like an hour or something a week. And I noticed something very interesting that if I hadn't done that in my early 20s and I had just still played video games with my friends, I don't think it would have made any difference. If I'm being truthfully honest with myself, like cuz I remember there were nights where I would just sit there anyway doing nothing. I'd be on my laptop like listening to music or something. So, it's a matter of time and what you're doing with it, really, because I could have spent that time with my friends playing whatever they're playing, and it would have been fine, right? It would have not made any difference. It was just something that I decided to do for whatever reason. But like I said, if I could tell my younger self, I would just be like, "Yo, chill out, hop on the game a little bit. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Like, don't take it too seriously. Don't go crazy. Like, don't be one of those guys who's freaking, putting 16 hours a day into whatever game. Like, unless you're going to be a pro, obviously, just chill out, man. Just chill out." So, yeah, dude, those are my top five, like, things that I would tell myself, right? Things I would tell myself if I had to start over. If I had to start over and I could tell my former self, listen, watch out for these things. So, thank you. If you watched the whole video, thank you. Hit that like and subscribe. This is a new channel I'm just experimenting with. Let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. I'm out of here.